And I like took a second to try to figure out like, I know this feeling. I know this feeling. What is this? What is this? And I was like, oh my God, I know exactly what this is. This is sitting in my old drug dealer, Tom's living room while he measured out shit and told me about his fucking day and got distracted by telling me about his day. And I wanted to scream, just like, fucking give me a bump and I'll listen to you forever, but fucking focus and give me the thing, like that impatience.
Oh yeah, teamwork. You want teamwork.
Yes. I only hung out with kids on welfare who also had divorced parents, who also probably had violence in the household. I like being around people that I don't think are going to judge me. And in the program, everyone there is a fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
Everyone's a piece of shit. That's why we're there. And like the great like experience you have if you go to AA and you work the steps is you've made this list of things you've done wrong, and you're required to tell somebody, and generally it's your sponsor or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're certain when you walk in there and you let them have this list of things you regret that they're going to call the police on you or throw up in disgust with you. And they look at you, they're almost laughing. Like, oh, that's it? Yeah. Well, you didn't fuck any animals. That's like, I'm impressed you haven't fucked any animals.
And then you're like, well, read the back of that second page.
Yeah, oh shit, you're right. Fuck, I left something out.
Yeah, dude.
But that look of like, yeah, me too, is the most comforting thing for me.
Yeah, there'll be times when I'm in a meeting and like you're sitting there and somebody says something and you can feel, this is crazy. It's almost like how volleyball teams all get their period at the same time. Or whatever.
Right, yeah.
You can feel like everybody in the room at the same time, like,
Yeah.
You ever had that happen?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you're like, it's almost like a group of fish or something. Like,
yeah,
some of the
birds
steam
all change direction. Yeah.
Some of the steam leaves at the same time out of every. It's got to be some physiological thing, but it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, weirdly, I just interviewed this expert, and his book was called Super Communicators, and he was talking about them when
On Armchair.
Yeah. When two people are having a conversation and it's the same conversation. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Charles Duhigg. Fuck, they're fast. It's almost too much now. It's too fast, and I feel like I'm having deja vu. Like, it's a triggering deja vu. No, keep it up. Don't change
dial
it.
them down a little.
You guys have a winning recipe. But there's basically like three different conversations. All conversations fall into three categories. There's logistical ones, like what are we supposed to do next? And then there's emotional ones.
Like, what are you talking about for what?
So like a classic one would be you and your girlfriend are talking and you think you're having a conversation like, how should we fix this problem? And she's having an emotional conversation. She's saying, I'm overwhelmed by this whole thing.
Got it.
And that you can look at a brain in an fMRI and see like the part of her brain that's active is like the amygdala, and the part of your brain that's active is the neocortex. So literally, you can't have the same conversation. It's like two different parts of the brain that do two different things. Yeah. So you're like, well, here's how we're going to fix this, hon. You're never going to do that again. I'm going to tell it, right? And she's like, nothing is comforting her fear in that moment. So you guys are just like, and then the more you talk, having the two different conversations, the worse it gets for each other. Yeah. So when you both are having the real same conversation and you look at people's brains in an fMRI, all of a sudden their brains become kind of indistinguishable from one another. Or another example is you can take a musician playing by themselves and then another musician playing by themselves, look at their brain in an fMRI and they have a unique pattern. And once they start playing together or start doing a duet, their brain pattern become indistinguishable. So we will match our breathing when we're connected. Our heart rates will match. All this crazy shit.
That's true.
Will start mirroring. Yeah, this is like scientifically proven time and time again. So yes, that moment in a meeting, it's like it's chaotic. Someone fought over a parking spot. Another guy just got broken up with. Blah 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 blah. This person like sledgehammers through. Generally for me, when I've experienced it, like with some moment of vulnerability, like I just failed at this fucking thing. And we all go like, wait, oh God, I know exactly what it feels like to fail in that specific way. Yeah. And now all of us have joined like the same brain pattern. So I think it's not imagined. I think it's physiologically observable. And it's so powerful. Yeah. It's when you realize like, oh yeah, we're social monkeys and we're supposed to be in a group like this and we're supposed to be dialed in and it feels fucking right. Yeah. And then I didn't go to church. Well, that's when you connect the dots that like, oh, because I connected these dots in sobriety, which is like, oh, this is the exact same thing. Like whether I want to acknowledge it or not, this sex thing and this approval thing is identical to cocaine.
Yeah.
I had like the most visceral experience of my life that pointed that out to me. Well, I had two. One was, and I was a few years sober, and I was single, and I was on MySpace.
Yeah.
And I was on TV.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just take that in for a second.
So you were just damn Prince Charles or whatever.
I was enjoying the shit out of MySpace. And also I hadn't looked at the sex component as potentially harmful to me yet.
Yeah.
But I remember a gal came over.
And you were good at sex, you said?
I mean, what could be more nauseating than a guy saying they're good at
that's
sex out
true.
loud? So that's just a lose-lose for me.
We'll just pretend that you're okay at it.
Okay. Well, I certainly.
Some people aren't good. Some people,
Also, let's be honest. The more you fuck, the better you are. Like you're not coming as fast. You're like right.
That, dude.
Sure, you've had periods where you fucked 7 days in a row. And
No, I never. I was always too lazy to do something like that, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were saved by your lethargy?
If I had sex twice in a week I was always very like, it was like it took a while. Yeah, just like, yeah.
Well, okay, so I need to preface this by I'm ashamed of this, what I'm about to tell you. Like, I am ashamed of this. But this is very true. I was a few years sober. I was single. Someone had come over that I had met on MySpace. And I was giving them a tour of the house. And I was in the first room of the tour. And I had this thought that was like, oh, this tour is so long.
You had a big house?
No, I didn't have a big house. And I was like, but then I thought, what is this? I have a very familiar feeling. Like it's unmissable. This feeling I have right now. And I like took a second to try to figure out like, I know this feeling. I know this feeling. What is this? What is this? And I was like, oh my God, I know exactly what this is. This is sitting in my old drug dealer, Tom's living room while he measured out shit and told me about his fucking day and got distracted by telling me about his day. And I wanted to scream, just like, fucking give me a bump and I'll listen to you forever, but fucking focus and give me the thing, like that impatience.
Oh, yeah. Teamwork. You want teamwork.
Yes. Just like, knock off the bullshit. Give me the thing. And then let's talk, fucking be all ears for eternity.
Yeah.
But that feeling is so specific to me that in that moment in the room, I realized, oh my God, it's the same thing. I'm like, I need this woman to give me the thing I need. And I hate that. I hate that about myself. I hate that for her. I hate all of it. It's just, I don't want to be insatiably needing something from somebody and dependent on them giving me the thing. And I was like, whoa. So that was one moment where I was like, oh God, they're kind of the same thing.
Right.
Ugh. And once I recognized that, I'm like, I probably have to think about it in those terms. Like, do I feel worse about myself, or people, are they benefiting from, whatever. Then the other crazy thing that happened that really sealed it for me was I was monogamous. And it was for the first time in like a decade. And then I was talking to my then girlfriend who was in Boston doing something, and she told this story about bumping into somebody I knew she cheated on her ex-boyfriend with, and they're all at the same hotel. And I'm thinking like, well, I'm sure they fucked, right? So I'm like, I'm mad driving. I'm driving in the car on the 405, and I had been monogamous at that point for like 3 months. We get in a kind of fight over that, and we hang up, and I just had this like swell of horniness, the way you do when it's like, I got to get Coke or I got whatever, that really big swell. And all of a sudden I was so horny, and I was like, I'm going to text Kelly. I'm going to text Kelly right now. And I can stop by her. I'm not supposed to, because I'm now monogamous, blah, blah. And then I just had a moment where I was like, that's interesting. You're in a fight. You feel emasculated by whatever just happened. And your body's smart enough to go, well, let's get horny. You won't have to feel any of this. If you're horny and we're at Kelly's house and you're getting validated and you come, all this stuff. I was like, fuck, this is like a defense.
Yeah.
Because it's just like any other thing. I'm so afraid of my feelings or feeling uncomfortable.
That your body created some defense.
My body was ahead of me. It's like I hung up. I didn't even register what had just happened. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I am physically horny. It's not like I made it up.
Yeah.
And those two things for me, I was like, yeah, this is a whole thing we got to figure out.
Yeah. Wow. Man, yeah, that's the craziest part is that a lot of times it's not even you making a choice. It could be you choosing once you get the input, but your like physiologicalness is it's dealing you the cards, and you're like,
And again, back to
"Holy
the
shit."
brain, the area of your brain that's now sucking up all the blood and running the show isn't the part of your brain, your neocortex, where you would think through all the things that are going to happen after this.
Yeah.
It's like these two areas can't be doing the thinking at the same time. So once that swell of like craving comes about, this is offline.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm never going to see tomorrow. Or that's tomorrow Dax's problem.
You're right.
I feel bad for him, but today's Dax is about to get fucked up and feel good.
Yes. Yeah. It's like everything, the ability to have any comprehension really, or any forward thinking completely disappears. That's crazy, bro. I mean, it disappears.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's
Can't
unbelievable.
access it.